Alright, so this is the boss map of this place, or boss battle of this map, Princess Minerva. Level 85, and I get neutralized effectiveness. That sucks.
Ah, you'll not get past me, rebel!
Alright, well, so far we've got one person looking to claim a copy of Shadow of the Tomb Raider, and one person having a copy of Blasphemous. And if you two are the only ones that request that copy, there won't be a random draw, you'll just be the winners by default. And for any games that are unclaimed, you'll probably have to, like, they'll be in another draw later. Well, at least I have still triangle effectiveness, but no actual effectiveness, which sucks. So therefore, I should definitely bring the best people. Sita for one. Instead of Elise, let's bring Ryoma. Actually, Ryoma would not do well here. It should be people with spears.
May fate be on our side.
Corin, instead of Lucina, I should bring Leo.
Wise choice.
What now?
And instead of Tharja, I'm going to say... this is a tough one. Believe it or not, yeah, Hinoka.
This okay? Finally, I'm up.
You missed the entire Sailor Moon series, but you're into Power Rangers. I was into Power Rangers too. But I think I was at a time where I could watch both Power Rangers and Sailor Moon because they aired at different times. And I think they aired at different channels as well. Recruit or defeat all captains. Okay, it's a recruitment battle.
It's nice to fight alongside someone I can trust.
You researched the other two games, Cole? Well, I guess that kind of figures out like why I had them as giveaways. Because if I wasn't really gonna play them, and I think it might be a bit too complicated for me, that's why I figured I'll just let somebody else have them.
Leave this to me.
If they wanted them, of course. If nobody claims them, they'll just be entered in future giveaways later.
All right, the mission started. Enemy's been reinforced. Finally, I'm up.
Very weird that I'm actually choosing not to pair anyone together. Usually I do that.
Enemy's been reinforced.
But I figured now wasn't the time.
Got a report for you.
Ah, I was hoping for lethality there.
When I think of all my troubles, this battle doesn't seem like a big deal.
Wow! Rude! Do you know who you're dealing with, bitch?
All right, we took it.
And I don't usually call, like, female characters in video games a bitch. But that one stung deep.
Lost. I can't believe it.
You know how much work I put in to make Azura really strong? And this is how you treat me? Well, the good news is, if you decide to redeem points for a giveaway, and then you end up deciding, oh, you change your mind, I can always just deny you. It just let me know if you really don't want the game after all, and you'll be refunded the points.
I hope that brings a swifter end to this battle.
Personally, I would have liked to have played Shadow of the Tomb Raider, but it looks a bit too intensive for my computer. So if I'm gonna get it, I'll get it on console instead.
mission failed.
That didn't go exactly to plan.
Are you kidding, Frederick? That went exactly as planned for me.
All right, the mission started. All right.
Still some strong enemies over here.
All right, we took it.
I look forward to seeing you in combat.
God, there's still more over here?
That's great.
Hold on, which base is mine? Oh, it's this one. Well, there is someone in there I would like to dispatch. And probably these guys are going to as well. I mean, I have 8 gigs of RAM on my laptop. It's not really the RAM I'm worried about. A, it's the storage space, because I don't have an external hard drive. And B,
Now, on to
probably the
next.
CPU or the graphics card that I'm worried about. So that's why I'm decided if I'm gonna get a game like this, I'll just get the console version. And I still haven't even played my copy of a Tomb Raider Definitive Edition for PS4 yet.
Enemy's been reinforced.
And I have put it out there for, like, if people really wanted me to play that game on stream.
Target's in danger.
But it
Move
turns
to
out the
protect
interest for it wasn't really all that there.
Despise me if you want.
So that's why I've continued to hold off on it, too.
Let me show you what I can do.
All right, we took it.
Allow me.
That's great.
Okay, Corrin's dealing with
You've
one of the
shown
main
once again
guys.
how critical you are to our efforts. Please be careful.
Can't win this.
Forgive me, but this is war.
Oh, like an Xbox exclusive? That might sound a bit right. I'll have to look into that later.
Enemy's been reinforced.
That would be very weird if it was, like, exclusive to PC and Xbox.
Fell.
Cross me, my dears, and you'll be sore in the morning.
Then again, I think Death Stranding was exclusive to PS4 as well, and eventually it's coming to PC. Red Dead Redemption 2, same thing. And of course, some people got mad over it because then they felt like they had a copy of the PS4, and now their version is not the exclusive one.
You've been naughty.
Even though it had some issues on Red Dead Redemption 2 for PC, that I think they might have been aired out.
This fort isn't changing hands. No way.
Gonna be like this now?
All right, the mission started.
We need to end this now, or that we'll never be able to finish this map.
Such pleasure to see you shine on the battlefield.
It is available on PS4. I thought so.
All right, we took it.
Considering the the original re-release of Tomb Raider was,
Too strong.
it just made perfect sense.
I'm sorry. You left me no choice.
I might look into that later. Then again, I already got enough on my plate as is.
We've got this.
Is that everybody defeated? Oh my god, look at my total KOs! 2,865!
My turn now.
What the living hell?
It's true. That puts you first on my list of people to kill next.
How did I end up killing that many people so fast?
Mission complete. Enemy's been reinforced.
Okay, mean, I gotta get rid of those great knights.
All right, the mission started.
I'll stop you no matter what.
Give it your best shot.
Oh, Xander's opening the base.
Yes? All right.
Gates open.
Lara Croft's character is so effing dateable. Usually I don't put sensors there for my chat. Was that like a manual sensor? I guess that's what it was. Then again, I don't really think Lara is interested in dating people. Her true love is adventure.
I appreciate your assistance.
All right, the mission
Wait, why does the
started.
music get so grim?
Go ahead and choose.
Bunch of paladins. Okay. They usually play this music when Velazark arrives, but Velazark's not here.
Win this.
So I think it's a bit premature.
Can't win this.
But if those paladins join up, it's gonna be a problem.
Let's begin.
Unless I can defeat them right away. And I do!
Mission complete.
We won! All thanks to our working in
So I think if Xander joined with like multiple paladins, he would have been nearly invincible. Like, wouldn't flinch to anything.
I expected no
This would have been
less
a
from
nightmare, but we
Our
won.
voice was even stronger than usual today.
Oh, damn. Okay. That's pretty tame. It's mostly adults here anyway.
They're a force to be reckoned with.
Greetings, Prince Marth. I am Minerva of Macedon. Lys's plight forced me to treat you as an enemy when I knew you were not. Suffice to say, I am truly sorry for that. It seems the whole world has gone mad. Most of Macedon fights for Dola now. My own brother Michaelis leads them, and on their hands is the blood of their king, my father. I must stop them.
When I heard Michaelis was holding you and Lyssa hostage, I was worried. But is it true that he saved you? What in the world happened?
Michaelis was wounded in battle, and Lyssa tended to him. She saved his life. Her kindness, it seems, can touch any heart. Even the heart of a man like him.
You seem pleased by that, despite everything he's done to you both.
Perhaps.
I know how it is, Minerva. A bond between siblings is not so easily broken. In any case, clear your head. You need not worry over Macedon any longer. I will need both you and Macedon at full capacity if we're to bring Garnef to heel.
Of course, Prince Marth. It will be our honor to fight by your side.
Alright, there we go. We just cleared the map.
Looks like something
But
new
of course,
is
we have to come back later. Ooh, vibrant dress for Tiki?
Fire Emblem Warriors!
Choose your save data.
The time distortion maps will appear now. So let's see what rewards we can get.
Oh, you're,
Minerva. Do you always have this much trouble remembering names?
I'm sorry. My memory gets a little fuzzy at times. Sometimes I get the worst headaches. Like there's not enough room in my head.
My sister and the others are there, and protecting them. No, it can't be. Is that the fell dragon Grima?
Are you making an effort to encourage the troops?
Yes, of course. And all my hard work is paid off. We're gaining more recruits every day. Just look. See how many there are?
That's wonderful. However, before I forget, we received a complaint from Navarre. He said you won't stop following him.
Oh, that. figured it would make him look too busy to deal with anyone else. Do you know how many new recruits are head over heels for Navarre? It's crazy!
You refuse to lay down your sword and walk the right path?
There are no right paths. Just mine and yours. Two that will never align.
Then you leave me no choice.
Michaelis, I assume, was a character from Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon. Okay, you're only allowed mounted units to get the Exalted Falchions Opus. A Fort Siege to get the Divine Stones Opus. Rendezvous Disruption for the Hauteclaire's Opus. And Shadow Rush, you're only allowed females. You get a physical advantage for the Facina's Opus. I think we can try for this one right now. Yeah, just go around the whole wall.
You're a strange fellow. Or is this some kind of long con?
Oh, no, not at all. This is just how I am. Some people think having no memories means not worrying about the past. But I have my own troubles, just like anyone else.
Like what?
You can go for as many giveaways as you want as long as you have the points. Like, there's no actual limit. Of course, that means that longtime viewers would have more of an advantage, but that's usually a good way of saying thanks for the long support.
May luck favor us.
Alright, let's get in there.
This okay? Finally, I'm up.
Black Butler, character reference time, Seal, Phantom Ives, Demon Butler was named Sebastian Michaelis. Oh, I didn't know that.
All right, the mission started. Hurry up or it's over for us. All right, the mission
Alright, so I got 7 minutes to get 1,000 KOs. Sadly, it looks like a lot of these enemies are just spread far apart.
I will not stand down.
But if I defeat, like, main units, they should spawn faster. I hope.
Be so strong.
Usually I'll also appear every 100 KOs, too.
Mission complete. That's great. Enemies been reinforced?
Alright, I'm not going at a good pace yet.
I don't want to fight, but you're leaving me no other way.
I need to pick it up soon.
I will be your opponent.
Luckily, I'm a pretty fast unit, too. Seems like there's a lot around here. It's definitely more.
Forgive me, but this is war.
Enemies been reinforced?
So I gotta really start moving as fast as I can,
Hurry up or
too.
it's over for us. All right, the mission started.
Oh. This'll do it. Okay, I'm actually picking up a better pace now. Remember, 1,000 KOs in 7 minutes, when there's so few troops around, is a tall order.
Mission complete.
Personally, I think I'd be faster with Camilla, because her attack from button press to slam is much fewer frames, but at the same time, doesn't cover as many weaknesses as Sita's weapon does.
Hurry up or it's over for us. All right, the mission started.
So that's the one advantage she has. Also, she's at a higher level.
Enemies been reinforced? That's great.
Okay, as long as the hordes are spawning right next to each other, then it just becomes one big horde. Okay, that time they didn't spawn together. They actually spread out. That sucks.
Mission started.
I fight to protect my allies.
Enemy's been reinforced.
Nice. That's a one-shotter right there.
I know when I'm beaten.
Okay, how's my time doing?
Retreat with your lives.
Still a little tight. There's a lot of room to be had.
Mission complete.
But if I hang around the northwest part, it's looking pretty big there too.
Enemy's been reinforced.
That's what she said.
I don't want to.
And I have a lot of wiggle room to get some KOs. Especially since I'm in awakening mode.
Picks the wrong opponent.
I do this to see peace in our
Now I'm starting to
future.
get a little worried. Like, it seems like there's more troops on the mini-map than there are on the actual battlefield. And that one's starting to worry me a little bit.
Your fate is sealed. I know we can win.
Because once the time gets to like 13 minutes remaining, that's when I've lost.
Picks the wrong opponent.
Like, I'll only get A rank. And I can't get the Opus that way.
I will be your opponent.
Okay, this is a good spot.
Enemy's been reinforced. Hurry up or it's over for us.
Okay, I'll hang around here for a little
All right,
while.
the mission started. The mission failed. Damn.
Okay, I'm not worried about the submission failing, because if they gain morale, it just means they take longer to kill. But it's not going to apply to every single troop.
Mission complete.
Boom, we did it. Alright, take a sip.
Victory should be a time for reflection.
Alrighty then, that's another Opus for us, and another character fully
I
powered.
expected no.
It was not only my contributions that won the day, but everyone's.
Well, the other day, I dreamt of turning into a dragon.
Dragon?
I've read about dreams having a deeper meaning. The idea really stuck with me. It's possible that the notion is keeping me from sleeping well lately.
I see. That sounds rough, Robin. I wish I could help in some way.
Alright, before we go apply that Opus, I did unlock a dress for Tiki. Oh my god, that looks so gaudy. It's like something out of a picnic. You know, in the Victorian era. Good lord.
Greetings. What shall
Alright,
it be?
so apply the Opus, and there we go. Now Mart's power is really high.
Come back sometime.
So I can go for the Divine Stone now. And go for the Hot Declarer's Opus now. Do I want to try the Shadow Rush? Probably no, because look. Level 107? Are they out of their damn minds? That's way too high to try right now. Let me go back here. Because I did end up getting S rank for everything here on my own. The Enliron, the Wo Dao, and also the Soul Caddy. I think we'll try for this recruitment battle at level 98 right now. To get Lynn's Opus.
Oh, I know. Navarre. I could heal you up. It'll make you feel real energetic for your training.
No.
How about if we spar? I bet I could beat you from here till sundown.
What?
I'm only kidding. You don't have to glare at me like that. Just wanted to get your attention.
That sounds like a conversation that Navarre would have. Just very simple answers, usually one word. That's how he rolls. Because he's so asocial. And that's usually a word that people don't think of saying, asocial. When, like, they say, like, oh, he's so antisocial, as in somebody that doesn't interact with anyone. You're thinking of asocial. Antisocial means you would just go out of your way to destroy society. Asocial means you don't interact with society.
Yes, sir.
And some people don't recognize that there's a difference.
What can I do? Leave it to me. Yes? All right.
So there you go. I ended up learning that recently too, by the way.
What is it?
Okay, I'll definitely don't want to bring too many of the same weapon type.
Very well.
Who can you pair it with? I don't want to bring Lissa because she's not that great right now. Lynn, perhaps?
Right here.
I'll
Good
try
to
Lynn.
go. Yes. Okay.
What can I do for you? Commander C. What can I do for you? What would you like to do?
Oh, there's still one more character.
What?
Instead of Chrom, let's say Marth.
I'm counting
Considering I just buffed you, you should go with someone with a different kind of weapon, other than another sword. We'll say Tiki this time.
Yes. Good luck. Okay.
Yes?
Remember, this neutralizes effectiveness, so
Understood.
I don't get extra weakness
This
advantage.
This okay?
Alright, let's go. Oh yeah, I forgot the Medieval 2 Let's Play ends tomorrow. That's when the finale will be. So feel free to check it out, and you'll definitely see that I had a little issue with the final boss.
If we fight together, there's no enemy we can't.
It was really rough. Let's put it that way.
Anyone who stands in my way isn't long for this work.
But as for what Let's Play is going to be after that, it'll likely be Yu-Gi-Oh! Nightmare Troubadour.
All right, the mission starts.
So there will be a period of a couple days when I don't have 2 Let's Plays going at once. And that's entirely fine.
All right, the mission started.
Personally, I think it's for the
Enemies
best.
been reinforced? Finally, I'm up.
Don't worry. You've got this.
So what's everyone else's plans for the rest of the night anyway? Any ideas?
Been reinforced?
Or I guess like after the stream, probably just settle away and go to bed?
Focus on stopping
Because after this stream, I'm probably going to end up either going to bed
them.
too,
All right, we took it.
or maybe getting another episode of Nightmare Troubadour ready for the next week. I like to have a decent backlog ready for it just in case.
Bit off more than
Why did you two take so long to pair together? What the hell? That was weird.
I've taken care of their commander.
Alright, let's take care of business.
I'll be your opponent today.
Oh, Bragg's not available tomorrow night anyway, so even if I was free, plans wouldn't be going ahead. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. But oh well. There's always next time. Oh, there's just a sage over there. Oh, don't even try it. I'll have to see like what I still have on my Steam wish list, see if I want to buy something else too. So I mean, the Yule sale will be up in sometime next week. Therefore, I'd probably like to get that sorted right away.
The enemy has been routed.
At least one of my major purchases that I got off Steam recently, I think it might have been from the autumn sale, that I'm still happy about, that I made, was both Castlevania Lords of Shadow games. And luckily they do work really well on PC still. So I'm happy with that.
It was a failure. Wonder what went wrong.
I have no idea what went wrong, Lynn. No idea whatsoever. What are you talking about?
Can't win this.
Jeez, what the hell's going on here? I just turn over to Niles and he's getting surrounded by a bunch of Wyvern Riders.
Mission complete.
I see someone wants to play rough. Niles, please help me.
Well, you did say things.
We gotta remember some things we forgot last time. Like doing the third day at that Deku Scrubs playground. I know that was one thing. At the very least.
All right, the mission started.
But that would be sometime like after the whole Romani or Crimea operation. Yeah, Crimea, yeah. Right, you're gonna have to go away now, Minerva.
Let's give him hell.
Thank you.
All right, the mission started.
What will become of Macedon?
I was able to shoot down Princess Minerva? What a surprise.
I try to avoid fighting as much as I can, but...
All right, we took it.
Oh, there's more monsters. Are you serious?
Enemy's been reinforced.
The butler?
All right, we took it.
Okay, I'll have to take care of that soon.
Enemy's been reinforced.
God, look at all these dragons. This is crazy.
All right.
There's so many of them. Look.
All right, we took it.
Please, Mama.
I'm right here, Tiki. We will not be defeated.
Well, that just took down 3 of them at once, thankfully.
Mission complete. That's great.
Oh shit, I just looked. Our base is gonna get overwhelmed.
All right.
So let's just send someone over there right away.
I'm leaving. Allow me.
I would certainly hate for my base to go from in danger to in peril to dead in seconds.
Mission complete. Enemy's been
And it usually does when you're fighting a shadow.
All right, the mission started.
What's that? What the hell is up with like so many units I gotta watch after?
Happy to serve as your foe if you'd like.
Strong units. What the? Sita?
Yes?
No, go after the shadow. What the hell are you doing?
Gates open.
Or I can go after the enemy commander now. But I don't have enough KOs.
All right, we took it. This fort is secure.
So let's just clean things up first. Like, it's really gonna be necessary. How much time do I have? 7.5. Okay. So that's half my time. Let me clean out as many troops as I can on the way. So look at this lineup. It's ridiculous. If I can thin the numbers, my base will be breathing a little bit easier.
Target's in danger. Move to protect it.
What can I do for you? Commander.
Actually, let me send Niles for a preemptive strike.
Just so cool, Mama. I'll try really hard for you. Forever. Please, Mama.
I'm right here, Tiki.
Oh my god, that post I made that I confirmed that Yu-Gi-Oh! Nightmare Troubadour was going to be my first Let's Play of 2020 just got like 57 likes. I can't say I'm surprised. And that's around the time that Legacy of the Duelist on Much Games actually ends.
You stand in my way. I must defeat.
Like next Tuesday on New Year's Eve will be the final reverse mode duel. So that Let's Play that took over a year and a half is finally going to be done. A lot of people like Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, a lot of people that follow my channel like Yu-Gi-Oh! That pretty much we have confirmed.
Mission complete. Mission complete. Enemy's been reinforced.
Another idea for a future project? Not yet. I still have another week after to come to a decision.
Mission complete. The target's in danger. Move to protect it.
Let's give him hell.
Alright, we should end this now, I hope. Yes!
Mission complete.
Victory should be.
There wasn't an extra boss. Thank God.
I expected no less.
I would not have made it here if it weren't for you all. Thank you.
There, now we got the opus for Lynn.
Let's talk.
Looks like this bit goes here, and then it's all undone. How in the world?
Looks like this little miss is in distress. Do you not know how to fasten a cloak?
Niles, where did you? I do too know how to fasten a cloak. It's these damned Atolesian cloaks. They're different from ones in my world.
Oh, of course. It definitely isn't that you haven't got your servants here to help.
I did have people take care of me in the palace, it's true. But that?
No buts. I can't stand spoiled brats with no understanding of hardship. You're the daughter of that famous pontifex, right? You must be so proud.
It's only natural to feel pride in one's parents. Are you saying you don't?
Do you mean the father who left before I was born? Or the mother who left after? I suppose I could find something to admire in a well-executed escape plan.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize you'd lost your family. You've been alone longer than I have.
Alone? How do you mean?
Well, without your parents. I know that I was filled with joy as a child, but Garneth killed my father and turned my world upside down. I couldn't stop him.
Oh.
I tried, of course, but I was no match for him. It took all I had just to escape. I lost my home, my family, my friends, everything. It was hard. I dressed as a man to conceal myself. The things I did to stay hidden. So, I know perfectly well how to fasten a cloak, okay?
I get it. I suppose I should take back what I said earlier.
You know, I may have misjudged you too. You're not all sass and belittling people. You can understand the pain that others feel, even if you hide it.
No, I just can't live with having made a mistake and not correcting it.
Well, if you insist, we can leave it at that.
What's so funny?
Oh, it's not that it's funny. It's just... I suppose when I see you in battle, I feel this desire to protect you. Even though I didn't know, I think it's because we've both lost our parents.
Huh. Then I guess my instinct to protect you wasn't misguided either.
What do you mean?
You aren't some delicate flower who has never known suffering. You've beaten it. To make up for the horrible things I said, I'll protect you on the battlefield.
Then I'll use my magic to keep you safe as well, Niles. We'll be unstoppable.
Let's not get carried away.
Alright, I missed some of the conversation because I had to use the bathroom, but oh well.
Fine. I have one request.
Just what I've been waiting for. What is it? Tell me, tell me!
Go away.
Oh, you jerk! Fine!
Finally.
Stone cold, am I right?
Come on in!
I'm pretty sure that nowadays Navarre is many people's spirit animal. Especially if they just want people to go away. Alright, so anyway, Lynn is all taken care of. Well, there's 2 more battles I can do, but I'm gonna save these for much later. For now, I think it's time... What should I do? Why don't we just do, like, this meaningless mission over here? Distant Light. Let's do that one. And this is just to, like, have a map completely done, and I never have to worry about it ever again. So I don't even have to get S rank for this one, because there's no S rank reward. Therefore, I can just try to beat it as fast as I can.
Put me in!
Alright, so I'm only allowed Rowan, Leanna, Anna, and for some reason, Robin and Crom. I have no idea why that specific set of characters are the only ones that can go.
What can I do? Understood.
Put me in!
Alright, if I'm gonna be at a
Calling it
disadvantage,
quits on this battle?
I'm actually just gonna hold off on it. So what we're gonna do instead... Maybe I should go to... I'm gonna do Caravan Dancer, and the only reason I wanted to do that is because I need that 3rd Bond Charm. So, what's the best mission for it to clear that up? Probably this one. Fort Defense level 57. We're kind of jumping all over the place, but sure, let's do it. He has a Sasuke personality. Who, Niles? Or Navarre? I never watched Naruto, so I wouldn't be able to tell ya.
Yes?
Okay, instead of Sita, I'm gonna give you a break. I'll put in Camilla instead. Oh, Navarre, okay. Gotcha.
Yes?
I'll put in Sakura.
What is it?
I'm really glad you can only bring in 4 people with this, so I can manage it a lot better.
Good luck out there.
And Lynn, you can go with... I'm gonna say Celica.
What can I do for you?
May Milla be with us? Yeah? Which would you like? What is it?
If I can have like a 3rd bond charm, it'll be a lot easier to manage my bonds.
Is this okay? Finally, I'm up.
And I think there's only 3 bond charms in the whole game, so if I grab that one, that's the last one. Hashtag no shit,
We can
Banga.
only fight on regardless. But oh, what a tragedy. Come to me if you get injured.
Camilla comes to a lot of people and things. I mean, as in she arrives. Don't get the wrong idea. Hashtag not a lewd stream. This is a good Christian channel, right?
Shall we execute this plan then?
Got a report for you.
Okay, everything should be going well because we're just steamrolling through these guys. Hey, Celica, where'd you go?
Yes?
I thought you two were supposed to pair together.
Yeah?
Did I, like, not select that?
Got a report for you.
That was weird.
Got a report for you.
The enemy commander is down.
That's great. That's great. All right, we took it. Got a report for you.
Lol. Anyway, for anybody that's new, you can also follow my Discord server, if anyone would be so kind to like put the link up, either using the Nightbot command or just put a link up there yourself.
All right, the mission is started.
That would be great.
I'm up.
I know there are some people that actively do that. Not to call anyone out. Actually, you know what? Let me pause. I'll do that myself. Oh, never mind. As soon as I pause, Ian, the new guy, is showing some love. Thank you so much. So yeah, you can click that link over there to chat about many different things, whether it be about games, wrestling, anything general, you name it. Just as long as you're not toxic to people in the community, you're definitely more than welcome to be in it.
Got a report for you.
Alright, that ruffian's gotta go
Got a
away.
report for you. Mission complete.
Thank you so much.
What am I doing for KOs? I'm pretty close. I think I'm almost there with the 2,000 that I need.
That's great.
Oh, for fulfilling the objective, you get bond with Olivia automatically. Oh, that's a good one. Even if it's only one badge.
That's great.
Attacking the fort.
Jelly Belly just redeemed 500 points. Said instead of ranting, can you instead say as many of your personal quotes and catchphrases in the voice?
Gates open.
I guess.
All right.
I don't know why, just randomly the amount of catchphrases. Surprisingly, I don't have many catchphrases other than, hey everybody, the Banga's back, or This is the Banga signing off, saying goodbye, Godspeed, and stay tuned for my next Let's Play. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I shall see you next time. And the whole "you don't know my life, you don't know my story" was actually not my original phrase. That phrase actually came from one of my friends who I used to play D&D with, and she would always go with the phrase "you don't know my life, you don't know my story," even though she did a terrible job hiding that she was a rogue who used to be in a thieves guild.
Such strength.
Because I always say that, that's true, but again, that's not my original phrase. I mean, I still say it from time to time, because I'm sure she's not the only one that came up with that phrase. Oh no, it's not your bad. I mean, nobody would have known. And that's entirely okay. Oh yeah, I have enough KOs, that's wonderful. I mean, I try to come up with more catchphrases, but it's kind of hard to come up with something that's actually clever. The Metal Gear one is also not my original creation, but it was from a group I used to follow and be a part of. And then they kind of just went their separate ways.
I expected no
like,
less
Metal
from you.
Gear, oh my god. Sometimes followed with double kill. Ooh, bolster. That's a pretty good skill.
I feel closer. Oh, Princess Sakura. What are you doing here?
Oh, you surprised me.
Well, you precious thing. I didn't mean to scare you.
It's okay. Just give me a moment.
This conversation would be easier if you looked at me, you know.
I'm sorry. It's just, to be honest, I get nervous with so much eye contact.
Oh, please. Just talk to me like I'm one of your sisters. It's no big deal.
But you're so different from my sisters. Sorry. I'm just an anxious person.
Are you scared of me? There's no reason for that anymore.
No! I mean, maybe a little bit. The thing is, I'd like to get to know you, Camilla, but you're so intimidating.
I do seem to have an effect on people. But, darling, I'd like to know you too. So, let's see. What should we talk about?
Well, we're both Corin's sisters. Why are you sitting so close to me?
Was I? I hadn't noticed. Here, why don't I tell you a cute story about Corin? And then Corin sat right in the pie. Oh, we laughed and laughed.
The pie is my face!
That's really funny. I probably would have done the same thing. What kind of pie was it, anyway?
Oh, it was just my usual. Apple pie with a little kick of cardamom.
Sure!
That sounds good. Is that a traditional Norian recipe, or...?
It is. You mean to say you don't have apple cardamom pie in Hoshido? Don't even answer that. You simply must try it. I'll bake one sometime.
You'd share a homemade pie with me? I'd really like that. I could even make some Hoshiden specialties.
You'll bake for me? Oh, and look how much more comfortable you've gotten.
You know, I don't think I'm terrified of you anymore.
How wonderful! That means we can get even closer.
By closer, you mean like getting to know each other better, right?
Of course! And closer physically. Come now, scoot over here.
I'm okay right here.
My goodness, you're precious. Here, let's try holding hands.
Holding hands? But why?
To be closer. Oh, look, your face is all red. Look me in the eyes and say whatever you want, darling.
I can't think of anything.
Jesus. Apple cardamom pie does sound tempting.
If it's okay. If it's okay. Let's be
Yeah,
closer
that
friends.
pie.
Sound good?
Okay, you know what? I'll probably try for the Bond Charm on the next stream. I'm in no rush to get it now.